Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikova, you can call me V, and today I am playing some more Blueprint with all of your assistants. Uh, how is everyone doing today? We've got another bonus stream going because I'm addicted to this game and because I think we're going to be playing it for the rest of our lives. So we're just trying to keep going. Hello and welcome to Rowan and the Ninetale System and Sasha NB Fox and to Sambians, who's probably already gone, and to Dacta. Lovely to have you all here today. So, oh, and Primordial Nightmare, hello! Dacta says, I couldn't combine a game addiction to a stream. I wouldn't be able to wait days between plays. I have no choice. Sometimes that's just how it is. Moonglow, hello! The Moonglow is here as well, the Moonglow constellation. So, yeah. I'm really excited to get back into this. I'm at the moment, okay, day 25. I feel like at the moment, I think I missed your hello, Moonglow, so thank you for bringing that up. We have like one specific goal, which is that we have opened the door to the northern antechamber, and we need to get there. And our last 3 attempts, our first attempt was a long and heartbreaking failure, and then there were 2 immediate, like, ended runs where we only got to rank 2. So we've had some real trouble getting up there. But we do have other goals. We want to get the foundation. We have a couple rooms that we have not yet done, like closed exhibit. That's a good point, Rowan. I definitely want to see closed exhibit. I think there's going to be really important lore there. But my mouse is terrible, sorry. So yeah, we have lots to do. And you know, hopefully we'll be able to achieve something this stream. The last couple streams have just been enormous in terms of progress. It does feel like it's gonna have to slow down at some point, but that hasn't happened yet. Quirrell says you should upgrade that terrible mouse to a proper rat. Yeah, that's the real problem, isn't it? I should have got a rat years ago. Yeah, I'm so excited to be back. And playing this game. Ah. I'm wondering about taking, I think, Hovel or Trading Post out of this. We don't really have huge problems with gold. I don't think Tomb is what I want. I'm wondering about taking Hovel. But I think Trading Post is also very interesting. By the way, Ren, you're probably going to hear jingling every now and then because Ren keeps running in and out of the room because I am in this room and Joe is in the other room. And so she needs to split her time between us, and as she goes by on her cat tree, one of her little, like, bowls that hangs from the tree has a bell on it, so. Hovel? Okay, we'll do Hovel. I will just poke in again. Because I know Quirrell thought there might be a gas thing in here. There is? Quirrell! I'm so sorry! I was so wrong! We've been in there so much! There really was another one! Oh, it is a lift! What? It's another huge stream. Quirrell, I would not have gone in and looked if you hadn't kept saying we need to have Hovel in check, just in case. What? Oh, another huge stream. We need confetti. Instant confetti today. Ta-da! Woo! Also, thank you very much, Quirrell, because I definitely would have continued to miss that. Rainy, hello and welcome. Lovely to have you back. Another huge stream. Already instant. Okay, well, forget running to the antechamber. Let's go see this heckin' lift. Like, we've read this, right? Yeah, this is the Mr. Ravine. We've done all this. I can't believe. Ah. Okay. Wow. It's just been waiting for us this whole time. I'm not going to open the northern antechamber door right now. I'm going to go to this lift. This run is about the lift. Primordial Nightmare says, I was still settling in, didn't expect something big so soon. Everyone just turns it on, like, pottering around the room. Wait a minute, everything has changed already? It's a lift! We just, Rainy, we just went into, we loaded up the hovel in the outside room, which we've had many times before, or at least a couple times before. Quirrell's been saying for ages, the Ninetale system has been saying for ages, that we should check hovel again for a gas valve, because it just seems likely that there would be one in there. And I was like, well, we've been there loads of times and we haven't seen it. I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there. But I checked today when we chose hovel, just because Quirrell's been bringing it up. And lo and behold, it is the last gas valve to light the fourth brazier that we've been looking for. Oh, move. Ah! It's literally a lift! I knew it was a lift! I could feel it in my bones. Quirrell says because there's a gas heater visible on the room tile like there is for the schoolhouse. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Alright. What is this? Is this going to be another pathway? The precipice. The precipice? It's here! It does take us to the Undermountain area that I've been looking for. Foreman's log 3. Date the 7th of 1915. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Oh! Okay. I'm so excited that we're actually here. I'm so excited that we're actually here. This is exactly where I thought it would take us, where I hoped it would take us. What? Chess pieces! Chess pieces! Chessboard. Blue chess pieces. We haven't seen any blue, but I'm wondering about... So this is the room. The chess pieces move with the rooms we place. It is the wrong board. There's something to this. It's just major pieces. I think these are the white pieces. Ron says the chessboard is the shape of the house. It is, it is. Where is my chess pieces? You have chess pieces too, I think. Probably more than me. I'm wondering if we might get a, like, chapel, the white bishop, might be C. But then what number would that be? Coral says, I wonder if we have to draft rooms and put the chess pieces in places matching their locations in the house today. Yes! I mean, that's very possible. I'm also just thinking these are blue, right? They're not white or black. I'm assuming that we'll match these to white. Like... The ladyship was the White Queen. So we'll come back here at the end and see what we can place. Which rooms do we need to get these? Was Des said? What if this is causing rooms to be more likely to spawn in those places? Ah. That is interesting. Maybe. Tefrax, hello! Tefrax says, I haven't solved this one yet, but my current assumption matches Q&S's. Yeah. So the rooms, if we want to do this with white, queen, king, rook, knight, pawn, and bishop, we have a lot of white pawns. Those are easier to get. Which rooms will we need to draft? We'll need to draft... the white knight is the observatory. The white rook is the vault. Ladyship's quarters is White Queen, and we can only get that off of certain rooms. The attic is the White Bishop. Unless you can do either white or black with these. You could put a rook in a corner and see if that made the conservatory get drafted. Let's do that. Wait, is conservatory? Conservatory's black rook. We can test these things. The attic, White Bishop. I'm just gonna put a few things down and see if they do appear. Alright, try and remember where I placed these. Primordial says, how do you think the chess meta changes on a 9x5 board? It doesn't bear thinking about. Okay, wow. Unexpected, very cool. There's a door there to be opened. Oh, hello. Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. Realm and blank, sigils of the past and I assume present. By Professor R. Willard. This is so cut up. From the creations that are accustomed to record. Various signs with the aid of... They did this in order that the blank of their realm might not be misunderstood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designations found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. We've seen something like this, haven't we? This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs, and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. In the tomb, there is a room that it doesn't have these symbols, but it does have symbols around in a circle like this. It's not this symbol. It's not the mountains. It's like rectangles with a little bit added on, I think. It had a partial map on it, yeah. The sigil. To understand a realm's sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things. The core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. So these are the moats, and our sigil in the basement, in the tomb basement, is different to this one. The core. So these are the realms. These are the realm things. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. Yeah. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't know the place we are describing. Example, so this is Arindia. This is Fen Ares. I don't remember what that is. I don't remember what any of these are. Okay. The rays. Splitting the sigil from one sigil to another, different number style, differences immediately realm. We're missing so much information. Counting sigils will... It's about transportation? Ship routes, carriages, trails, locomotion. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat, the scorched air, and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For a more extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning-shaped ray is used. A ray dotted with falling circles is used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. Windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. Moats. On each sigil floating between the rays are small... Okay, metropolitan is the symbols we had on the one in the basement, sorry. Are small figures called moats. From the shape and style of the moats used on a sigil, we can tell the type of a society a given realm proclaimed, if they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. Tribal, a primitive realm, hunter and gatherers. Agricultural, harvest and farming based on society and culture. Martial, military. Doesn't Fen Ares use this? Metropolitan, large city-state with a dense urban and popular center. This is what is on the one in the basement. Academic, a center for knowledge, advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities, and libraries. Industrial, engineering-driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention, and production. Spiritual, hello Fudge! An elevated reverence for nature, animals, and the forces that guide us. Poetic, a strong focus on advancement of the arts, writing, music, and language. This is very, very interesting. Border. Around each symbol is an adorned edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm, so we did need to learn the colors of the flags. Interesting. White, black, violet, green, orange, white, yellow, pink, and red. This is very interesting. Putting it all together. By studying the core, rays, motes, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Banners, martial, fog. And they've crossed out red. Banners, martial, and fog. What sigil would this be? Red banners. Hang on. Marshall. Fog has been cut off. We cannot see what fog is. We know it is not one of these. It's something else. I feel like it's something about the rays. We're missing the information. Well, I've written this down. Describing the elements of the sigil on the page next to it? Ah, okay. So red. That seems correct. Marshall. And what would fog be? It is the rays. But it's a kind of ray we can't see. So fog is okay. Yeah, I think it's the rays with the crossing lines. I agree. I've written it down. We don't know what this is for yet, but that's really interesting. Wow. Alright, instantly amazing start to this stream. Quarles does not show how or if this helps us. Absolutely. It will. It will. And of course we've got our chessboard, which I'm very excited about. I've put the conservatory, or the rook, rather, in the bottom right. So that's where we're hoping it gives us a conservatory. If it works that way. But either way, we're going to place the chess pieces when we're done. Based on where we place the rooms. Some of the rooms we need to get are quite rare. Wow, okay, what a start! What a start. We haven't even really done anything in the house yet. Primordia says the sigil system is kind of cool. Makes me want to make societies and sigils. Nook and Vault also have rooks. Ah, okay, good to know. I should probably also open the northern antechamber door just while I'm here, it occurs to me. So I've wasted a step, but just one step. We're gonna go open the northern antechamber door. We gotta take a boat ride. Do they both have white rooks? I'm not sure they do. Hang on. Vault is white rook. Conservatory is black rook. Sorry, mouse. No. We have 2 rooks. Oh, no, we do. Nook is white. Vault is white. Conservatory is black. You thinking maybe we need to put rook on rank 3 to denote that? That's interesting. Well, we'll leave things how they are this time. That's pointing the right way. We're already down a lot of steps and we haven't even started our run in the house yet. But it's all for good reasons. Hello, Sam. Welcome. Sam says, Hyperfocus go buzz. I'll probably be lurking for a while, but did want to poke in my nose and say hi. Well, hello. Fletchers, and now the game is suddenly Myst. It definitely is in the same genre as Myst. As someone who has not played Myst but knows a bit about it, it feels very Myst. And that's how I recommended it to my dad, who was a big Myst fan. And he's been addicted. Alright, room 46. We're coming for you. Cledamacarin, hello! Cledamacarin, we got the 4th brazier. And it took us down to that, mountain path with the columns that we could see from where the braziers light. It was an elevator. It was so exciting. Now we have a chessboard, but we don't know what it means. Finally have a chessboard. I've been waiting for a chessboard for so long, and then we get it, and I'm like, I don't know exactly what this means yet, but I sure have a lot of chess pieces noted down. Fletchers, it's the steampunky tunnels and giant gears that made me say it. That's fair. That's very fair. Alright. Away we go. By the way, I've been thinking about trying to play Myst on stream one day. Not right after this. I'll be playing something much quicker and less puzzly after this, I think. But I recently learned that there's a remaster of it, a good remake. So that might be something I could play. Plus, people are always recommending it. I just never played it. Okay. We've got the cool music from opening the northern antechamber door. Don't forget, if we open the doors that let us get to into the antechamber, we'll get even cooler music. Sasha says, haven't heard about it before, but I'm curious. Myst is it's like the puzzle game that everyone talks about. It's really old. And it was really big and obscure, I think, in terms of the puzzles. Keefel says Myst is pretty amazing. Everyone says it's amazing. I haven't played it, but I should. And I like kind of going and playing games that other people loved. Girl says Myst was pretty divisive in its day, but it's pretty well remembered now. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. This is a good place for a den. Our den, which is a white pawn. I do not want a dead end. Cost me 3 steps. Put a lab here. I think I will put a lab here and then come back around. That was none of the rooms we know have rooks? Yeah, it's not a rook room. It's... Just checking that wasn't a sigil. It has a chess piece though, doesn't it? Does it not? Maybe it doesn't. I guess it doesn't. Well, it's a good thought. I think we're gonna go back at the end and try and place everything the way we've placed them in the house. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, each time you unlock or bypass a security door. That's quite good. Set your steps to 40. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. I think I want to set my steps to 40 and just keep my steps going up and up and up, because we're already at 47. I think steps are going to be a big barrier on this run. Should we... Do you think that's right, or do you think we should get a key, a gem, or a gold randomly? Coral says set steps to 40 is big in conjunction with the hobble. I agree. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to say each time we unlock, because we're going to do that a lot more than we do anything else. Steps because hobble. Yeah, let's do it. We have no permanent options this time, so... Alright. Rowan says, wait, it's done. Sorry, Rowan. I won't move on unless you have something else to say, but the experiment is now done. I think you have to unlock a security door, not unlock any door. Experiment setup. Unlock or bypass the security door. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is turn off the security closet if we don't get a card. You're right. I thought it was any door. But that's fine, because we can bypass security doors if we turn them off. So I'm not going to head up now. I'm going to head back on the other side. Because I'd like to fill in as much of the house as we can. Spare terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems or drafts. Sounds great. That also won't cost us steps this time, which is good. Hello. The spare green room is great. It often has stuff in it. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I really want that, but this is not the place for it. I do want a nursery. Should I place the chapel here? I do want the nursery. But no easy conservatory today? No, apparently not. Chapel has a rook? That's true. Let's place a chapel here. It's a good place to put it. This now gives us some options. It has a bishop. It does not have a rook. It has a bishop. But I think bishop was one of the things we need to place, so that's okay. I'd really like is a nursery? Nursery? No, but a security. I'm okay with that. That says we may need to keep a grid. I mean, we always have this grid. We can always look at it, so we'll be able to place it pretty easily. Garage keys. The car keys, rather. Anything else in here? No. Pearl says, I remember the right shape of piece, but the wrong name. I get it. I really do. There's a broken lever. What? Okay. Keycard system. Settings. I think I need to set the security level high. And hope I get it. I won't yet. But I do sort of want it to be high. Hopefully we get a utility closet in good time. Is it broke? Where's this broken lever? I haven't had that many rooms. I can go back and look. Was it in here? guess it's in the lab, but it just blended in to all the general clutter. Yeah. I often miss stuff in the lab. Okay. I don't know where I was going. I'm going back, really. I'll come up here. Courtyard plus 2 gems. It's really nice right here. Metal detector is very good. Getting us more keys would be fantastic. I still want to drain aquarium. I feel like there's secrets here. Extra key. The reading nook is going the wrong way. That's no good. We'll take a parlor. Phytomacron says, what's in the tanks? Rooms. This is the laundry room. This is like the corridor, I think. The patio. A bedroom. The archives. The stuff in the tanks. So we can look, but we can't do anything with any of it. Perhaps until we drain it. Okay, everybody, you know the rules. At least one is telling the truth. At least one is lying. Only one contains the gems. This box contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. This is going to be annoying. The other 2 boxes are true. I mean, that's very possible. No, if the other 2 boxes are true, then you would have to be false. So that cannot be true. You must be false. Which means the other 2 boxes are not true. Does that mean this box contains the gems? Sasha says, I was puzzled as you by the last 2 puzzles or 3. I mean, it's been getting really tough. Black has to be false, meaning one of blue or white is true. Right. But which? Coral says, if blue is true, white must also be true, so blue is false. So this does not contain the gems, so it must be right. Yeah, okay, so it's the same thing where I'm like, come to the correct answer. No, I've not come to the right answer. So this is true, it does not contain the gems. This is lying that it does contain the gems, so it must be in black. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. Thank you so much, Coral. Parlor is really getting away from me. All right. I'll take a commissary. Let's see. Running shoes and sleeping mask will both give us more steps, which would be very good on this run. Should we go running shoes? We haven't actually drafted any bedrooms yet, but we could get quite a lot of steps from the bedrooms. But running shoes is more consistent. So it'll save us a step every, like, now and then, rather than getting us a bunch of steps. I don't know. Coral says, I think we want mask. We're going to want to go bedroom heavy with the Hovland play. That is actually a great point. Sasha says shoes. Running shoes is the way we've drafted rooms. I don't know. I do think the mask will get us more steps. I do think the mask will get us more steps. Bonk? We could also get the sledgehammer. That is a great point. But I just think... But also bonk. I think steps is what we want right now. Which means we're going to want to draft bedrooms. Which means I do want the sleeping mask. I'm going to get the sleeping mask. We always come back for stuff we don't take. That's very true. I'm going to take a mask. First time I draft a bedroom, I gained 5 steps. It's time to start drafting bedrooms. Tefrax says your logic is impeccable, but bonk. But bonk? We're dead-ended here. I can take a closet. Although, no, we don't have enough money to buy any keys. More items. That's good. Alright. We have to get back to chapel. Please, not a dead end. Oh, the drawing room! Yes! Ron says, did we ever take locksmith? Yes, we have. We've taken that shop before, I think. Hang on, we can get a gem from here. Hovel seems like it's actually worse than just collecting the gems. We have so many gems, and we're so low on steps. It was 1504, right? It's been a little while. Yeah. Tefrex says, get drawn. Okay, don't let me forget that I can redraft. Because it's now becoming very important that we get good rooms. The garage is a dead end, and I do not want it. A reading nook will give us a library. Oh, bedroom. I think I want the bedroom and the steps. I'll gain 5 steps just replacing. Yeah, I think I want the bedroom. Alright, when I go in there, I will gain 7. We need an observatory drafted, but that'll be a dead end. This will open our security doors. I can redraw. I should redraw. I need something with more doors. Attic. Well, I did not get something with more doors, so I will take an attic. Ugh. One, 2, 3, 4. Secret garden key, that's a lever. 5. Bonk. 6. Coupon. 7. Gem. 8. And there's something extra. Okay. That's a nice attic. Extra stuff in here too? That would be great. No. I'll take a kitchen for now. Probably can't buy anything of value. Oh, I can buy a banana, and I will. Coupon book only cost me 2. 1 even. Can I buy it again if I don't have enough? I can! Oh! The coupon book lets you buy it with the discount. You don't just receive the discount if you have enough. That's so cool. Okay. There's a reroll die on top of the hand. Oh, in this room? Oh, that's huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's big. What side of the house am I on? I don't think I can put a secret garden here. I'll try. No. I think it has to be on the east wing. That's a good spot for a hallway. 2 bedrooms. Oof. No, that'll end my run. This is a good spot for a hallway. Okay. That's a good place for a passageway. Yeah. An observatory is a room we want to place. Oh, I think, but the Nook has a rook. An observatory. What does observatory have? Observatory has a white knight. So we kind of want both of these, but this will cost me steps, so I'll place a reading nook. No, I should place a... No, I'll place a... I mean, a dark room gives me 2 doors. I'm gonna place a dark room. Observatory does have a chest, please. Okay. Oh, well, these are terrible. Corridor. I don't really need you, but you give me 1 more room than I would otherwise... No, you don't. I could redraw, but I think I'm going to place a boudoir here. Counts as a bedroom. Yeah. Okay. A music room would be fantastic, to be honest with you. A major and a minor. 6 steps. Coral says, I do wonder if these dates also open with month first dates. They do. They open both, as far as I can tell. I think we've tested that. You're the prismatic key. If you unlock a door with a prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. It's not that useful to us. But I guess we already have Secret Garden. Keyhole says both work is correct. Yeah. We've tested that. I don't care about the basement. We do need an observatory. It's a shame we're running really low on steps. Please give me steps. Everything's 50% off? That's not good. 3 steps. Well, could be worse. Where am I? Yeah, Secret Garden Key only works on the east wing, but it does seem to always work on the east wing. What have you got for me? It's really hard to see stuff in the grass. Oh, there's a shovel. It detected the shovel? I thought it only detected gems and, not gems, coins and keys, but I guess it also detects metal items. That's cool. Alright. It is made of metal, but it specifically says it has a greater chance... I guess it metal detects and it has a greater chance of there being coins and keys. The good music! The extra good music! It's happening! Alright, shovel. Turnips. Come on, turnips. No. Is there no more dig spots in here? Oh, that's rough. I need like 300 turnips. Let's see if I can put a green room here. I can put a bunk room here, and I will. Two lots of 5. Great. Well, 4 coins goes further than it ever did before. There's actually 2 black pawns in here, which is interesting. I don't think I noticed before that there was 2. Hello, hamster! Keithal says the hovel is such a difficult strat to use. It really is. At the moment, it doesn't feel very worth it. But it was worth it in terms of we got the last brazier. get another green room if I do a prism key. An aquarium gives us 2 more doors. Quirrell agreed with the prism key. Good, 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 good. Coins. That's fine. Oh, something else. Keithos is praying for that security door. We can't open a security door yet. I don't want to spend the footsteps. I might put a storeroom here. I mean, I don't need gems. 2 keys would be good. Should I put a storeroom here? Maybe I should redraw. But I'm not stuck. I could spend the 6 steps. I'd love some guidance from anyone who has any opinion here. You think storeroom? Let's do it. I think the keys could be really, really valuable to us right now. Okay. Des agreed. Kefal agreed. Okay, okay. Good. Good, 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 good. I'm glad. Rank 7 dining room sounds great. We're gonna get a lot of steps when we do the room after it. Let's do it. Which door did we open, by the way? The eastern wing opens the western door, right? We need to get to the western door. I didn't even, like, pay attention. Alright. Let's get this open. I will take a conference room. Bonus? If our furnace. No. I'll take the 20 steps. That's gonna make a big difference. Still under 40. Of course, we've had oranges spread throughout the house. Running low on keys. Conservatory! If we get nothing else, I want the conservatory. I don't even care what I want the conservatory. It's so rare to get it. Turnips? Boot. Okay. Black rook in the top corner. Alright, we can change the rarity. I don't really care about the laundry room. I could make you... You're already rare. Well, that's fine. Greenhouse. Greenhouse has a lever in it. Greenhouse... Isn't Greenhouse is the room that has the broken lever? You need to fix the broken lever and put it in it, I assume. But we've never used that, and it's a dead end. I don't know how much I want the greenhouse. None of these rooms have been very exciting to me. Greenhouse is broken, yeah. So I don't think we do want that. Yeah, I'd leave it rare. Or standard, whatever it was. Dining room. I don't know that we need to increase the amount this comes up either. We never even really want it until we get up to the higher ranks. I think, unfortunately, Conservatory has not given us anything we really need today. If anyone has any further opinions on that, before I leave. Platymacaron says more food. You only get food in the dining room when you reach rank 8. So if it comes up more often earlier, it's just a waste of space. We want it to spawn at a higher rank. Because, otherwise we have to run all the way back through the house to get the food. Make greenhouse rarer, it's standard. It doesn't come up that. I think it's okay. I'm gonna leave it, in case we find out how to fix the lever. Greenhouse is good though, says Kefal. It would be good if I knew how to fix the lever, but I don't. So... until we do that. This is not the door I have open, is it? I want to save my redraw for the other door. I know that this isn't the door I opened. I think I opened the western door with the secret garden key. But I kind of think I should... just don't enter it? Yeah. Yeah. We'll be able to see if the door's open through here anyway, won't we? It is not. Yeah. So we'll go conference room. Oh. Kefal says, I don't mind having dining room early because it's easy to backtrack there. Better than not getting it, so I personally have it standard. I mean, that makes sense. There's an apple? Oh, it's yellow. I literally took one last look around, like, let's make sure we don't miss any steps, and then I didn't see it. Okay. Sasha says, I keep accidentally hitting buttons on my keyboard that either pause the stream or make it bug. Oh no! Okay. We're gonna need more keys. I don't... Oh, a boiler room does have a lot of doors. Not really... None of this is really going in the directions I want. I think I will take a utility closet. No. We'd have to... If we take utility closet, we can fix our steps to keep resetting to 40 whenever we reach a security door, which we're much more likely to do right now. Although we'd have to go all the way back to security to make it come up more often. Alternatively, we could spend 3 steps now in a boiler room and just cull around. I feel like we'd have to backtrack a lot for utility closet if we wanted to get all the way back to security. It would not be worth it. Increasing the security doors. It's just that we might get our steps set up to 40 anyway. If we take this, we can backtrack to dining room and keep going. And even set to low, we are still likely to encounter security doors at these ranks. Coral says billiard room for doors and keys. Okay, let's do it. Sasha says, why didn't we go through gym? It is not the right antechamber door. The door you open from the east opens the western door. The door you open from the west opens the eastern door. It makes things as difficult for you as possible. Yeah. All right, we'll take billiard room. The math is getting a little bit wild, but we can handle it. 5. Okay, this is seeming a lot easier. This is 8. Oh, wait, no. Does that not... Is that not... Oh, is that divide? Okay, 5. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 12. Minus 4 is 8. Times 2 is 16. Divided by 16 is 1. Okay. 23. Minus 13 is 10. Times 2 is 20. Divided by 4 is 5. Okay. It actually wasn't... Key card! Validated. Honestly, that was... It wasn't as wild as it sometimes is. That was pretty straightforward. Oh, keys are not good right now. I wish I had just been bold and set it to high. Weight room I cannot take. Should I just lose half my steps? Because I could re-roll, but I really want to save that re-roll for this door. I really want to save this re-roll for this door. Do you want to go back to security and adjust keycard rarity? Maybe. I think you lose... Do you lose half your steps when you walk in? Or do you lose it when you draft it? I think Quirrell is doing some counting right now. We should probably go back to security. It's so many steps, but it could be worth it. You lose them on draft? Oof. Should we just take a dead end here and then go back? Backtracking to another door is cheaper than spending half our steps. Yeah, okay. I simply don't care about the basement key. Is there anything I would want to leave here? I don't think so. Office has a gem in it. I mean, we don't even need gems. It costs 6 steps. I'll put a coat check here and I just won't go in. It doesn't matter. Okay. We are going to come back around. We're going to come back around. Should we go all the way back to security? Dad says I really thought basement key was going to be bigger than it was. I mean, we did have to do an awful lot to get that open. And if we hadn't already had the key, it would have been like, oh, how do you open this? It just happens to be the order that we did it. But yes, it was a little disappointing. Back to security, says Rowan. I'm leaning that way too. It's gamble, but Quirrell thinks it will pay off. Let's do it. Alright. We gotta keep an eye out for fruit as we go. Because we have spread fruit throughout the house. There's an apple. Ron says we only have normal keys. We really need to get secret keys. Oh, I'm drafting. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, 9 steps. This is a good spot for a rotunda. I might just put it here. Although, Geistbrenner gets us 2 rerolls. Because we have Dark Room, but Dark Room are our only doors left and we don't get to choose them. I didn't mean to draft here. Rotunda and don't go in. It will cost us 9 steps regardless. I'm not going to go in, but I did mean to go to security. I just turned the wrong way. I guess I'll take I'm gonna take Rotunda. I don't think we can rely on Dark Room because we can't see. Okay. Here we go. I meant to go hallway, but I saw corridor and it looked like hallway and I just got confused. There's no fruit in here, is there? No. Fruit. Chapel. Nope. A banana. Alright, we increase the doors big time. If we get even 1, it will set our steps to 40. Okay. Okay. Shop at commissary for running shoes? I do have a coupon book. The commissary is too far away. I don't think we should go. Well, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8 to get back to where we are. No, I'm not doing it. Offline mode is unlocked. We already unlocked it last time. But we have the keycard, but it doesn't matter. Either way, we'll be able to get through the doors. I don't think there's any point to change it. Okay. I can buy things at the kitchen. Everything's on sale. And we have the coupon book, and we have coin purse. Okay. +5 for every red room in your house? How many do I have? 3. That's big. +15. Our steps are gonna go down by a ton now. Oh no. But we still need the doors. It doesn't matter. We don't need 71 steps. Okay. Rowan says I should have left them? Probably. That probably would have been wise, but I don't think... If we have 40 steps when we get up there, steps are not going to be our problem. Alright. I can rotate floor plans. Oh, of course, that is good. So I can rotate you. Yes. And another key. Okay. We've got to get to this door. The foundation! I think I should take it. It comes up so rarely. I know it's very high up here. Let's just take it. Let's just take it. Oh, let's take it. Keith wants to slap it down. Yeah, we're slapping it down. Okay. And we can dig. Oh. Oh, that's for sure gonna take us to the basement. Turnips? A key! That's better for us right now. Okay. More keys? A turnip, that's fine. We have so many steps. Security door. That I almost don't want to take. So how do you bring this down? Do I need to power this? Does this have ducts? It doesn't appear to. Unless this is... I don't know how this room works. I obviously need to bring this down. Which door? You are the door I need. Oh, please be right. We have a redraw. We have a redraw. Oh, our mailroom has a bunch of packages, but we're not putting that there right now. The pool will do what we need. This is incredible. We're going in, everyone. We're going in. We're going in. I'm gonna give us some confetti right now, okay? I'm gonna... Wait, it's probably locked. It's probably locked. I shouldn't confetti us. We know it's probably locked. Look, it has a lock on it. Please don't be locked. It's not locked? Oh my god, cutscene. Cutscene! Cutscene! There's no way this is the end. There's no way.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. Never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
This has gone beyond the book.
But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Is it genuinely over? We've hit credits, but there's so much left to know! We're not done! We're not done! We have to keep going. Dagda says you get credits, but it's not over. It's not over! We have so much to learn. Rowan says nothing is answered. I'm with you. We're not done. We have won, though. We kind of won, I guess. I don't know if we've won or not, really. This game is never over. Keeble says we aren't even remotely done. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like this is yet another you've completed the tutorial moment. Des says I want to know what the foundation is. It's definitely going to take us into the basement. But we need to make it happen, and I don't know how yet. Rowan says we didn't win until we know what happened to Mom. Absolutely. What a great game this is, though. Well, how much fun is this? Dagda says the official goal was to reach room 46, but there are many non-official goals. Absolutely. There's so much we have to do that we haven't done. There's so much we don't know yet. Crippy says credits roll, time to change the game. No, Crippy, no! Also, hello and welcome. Ron says official goal disappointing. I love that. I was not disappointed. I thought that was wonderful. I love that it gives you the chance to be like, well, I guess I'm done. I guess I don't need to go anymore. I don't have to explore this whole enormous game if I don't want to. But I do want to. So, everybody here, don't worry. We're not done. We're gonna keep going. This is the cutscene felt good. It did. I loved the story of the Red Prince continuing, and the idea she didn't actually write it as protest. She raised Simon to be loyal. Oh, who opened many doors for me? That's a lovely dedication. Like, she raised Simon to be loyal because it would keep him safe. And then, with all of his guardians' disappearances and deaths, suddenly, Mount Holly, your new home! We own the house! We did it! Yes! We live in this nightmare house. Honestly, I would live here. It would be super inconvenient, but look how big it is. Wow. Hovel was really difficult to work with, but I think we did a good job. Like, I feel like it's appropriate that we won when the house is green, when normally it's a green, like a greenhouse. Because we're big green room people here. Crow says, does that mean we're allowed to stay the night now? I bet it doesn't. It has ended the day. As a shame. We have more to do. Save and continue. Does it have anything to say to us? We own the house. Day 25. The next day. Stuff is still happening. Stuff is still happening. New letter. What is this? The Inheritance Trophy. You've been awarded the Inheritance Trophy for reaching room 46. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room in recognition of completing your bequest. Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by the same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. Inquisitively Random, thank you so much for the follow. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. So he inherited young too. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Navarre. Hang on. Ovin Navarre? Herbert S. Sinclair. Rowan says, no contentment, only questions. Exactly. Primordial says the challenge, create a sensible house and make it to the end as well. Vin Navarre, everyone. Ooh. Keefel's saying it back to me like, that feels so ominous. I don't know what it means yet. We're having confetti, by the way, everyone. We've absolutely crushed it. I was so sure we were going to get to that door and it was going to be locked because you could see the lock on the door. They put it there deliberately to terrify me. Well done. We did it. We did it. Day 25, we made it. Oh, wow. Okay. The foundation is still here. All right. Man, oh wow. Okay, so I don't need to get into room 46 right now, so I don't need to open the northern antechamber door. What I do want to do is find out what the heck I'm doing with the foundation and with the chess pieces, because we didn't get to go back because it ended the day for us. Ron says, I can't believe we got to room 46 on day 25. I know, it feels good. I think the brain trust we've got going has really like given us a good run, you know? We've done so well. All right, I'm gonna go get the outside room. We want to get the closed exhibit. That's a big one. If we can get the conservatory and get that changed in its likelihood, that would be really good. I think we also have the dovecote, and we have 2 letters in the mailroom. So there's a lot to find. So let's remember, we did complete it. Everything that happens now is just gravy. I'm going to take 2 special items, to be honest with you. A shovel. Oh, we got shovel and bonk? Check it out. Quirrell says, is gravy the opposite of soup? Yes. In terms of how we're feeling about the situation, if we're soup, we're making no progress. If we're gravy, we're making lots of progress. Sergen, hello! Sergen, we just a moment ago got into room 46. It was so exciting. It was so, so exciting. We're here on the next day now. Des says, you said you thought this stream couldn't top the last. It is wild how every stream tops the last. I assume now things will stop, like, topping each other because we've, like, completed the main quest, right? We're just doing extra things that are probably going to be quite hard to get. But oh, there's this secret door in the Blackbridge Grotto. We need those like microchips. I don't know how we're going to get those. I haven't seen any. Second says now do it again? No. No. I'm leaving the northern room alone. Although I say that, we haven't actually seen what's in it. We've never seen the room. It just did us a cutscene and ended it. Rowan says I kind of... Oh, okay. All right. I'm opening the northern door. I'm convinced. Ugh. It had a desk with a blue crown on it. Yes, we didn't get to pick anything up or read anything. And we are all really invested in the lore, so we have to go back. We must go back. So, by the way, it having the blue crown and us being the blue prince and our parent, like our mum being the leader of like a rebellion, they're trying, I feel like they're setting up Simon to be the king of a less tyrannical Fen-Ares, right? Although it wouldn't be Fen-Ares. What would it be if it was us? It would be something else Ares, wouldn't it? Tefrax says, remember, we're still in Outer Wilds Protocol. Yes, thank you. We are. Alright, let's go get this flippin' door open. I don't know if we're gonna easily make it there again, but I'm feeling much more like... much less intense about it. Now that we've done it once, I feel a lot less intense about basically everything. Browan says we still need to empty the reservoir while we have access to this side. Yes, that is true. We need another way into the basement. We need another way onto this side of the basement, which I feel like it's going to be in the foundation, but we don't know how to open that yet. Yeah. It's not playing the music this time. Des, what's up? If we sort out the foundation, right, but at the moment we can't do anything with it. We don't know how. Goodbye, Fudge! Thank you so much for being here. We can just get to the antechamber or whatever. Yeah, that's what we all think. But we can't do that until... Oh, you mean the other way around. Like, we'll be able to go through here to get to the antechamber because it's, like, right next to it. Yeah, that's true. But we can't do that until... We can't do anything like that. We don't know how the elevator works. But we can't do anything with that until we don't even know for sure that it goes to the basement. We don't know what how the foundation works or how to turn it on. Because the lift is high up and we don't know how to bring it down. It doesn't seem to need power from the boiler room. Like, we just don't know. We'll find out, but it might be a while. Pretty sure that foundation elevator was pretty clearly marked on the map. Yeah. Sergen says foundation goes directly to hell. Oh no. We should have stopped it when we opened room 46. Mount Holly gift shop, that's new, and I will take it. Little red princess. Enjoy your lunch. That's her name. The chef is Enjoyer. Where are they? Where are my paragons? I have so many pages of notes! This whole notebook is nearly full at this point. Enjoyer. Oh yeah, the swim bird. Nope, too far. I've missed it? Where are they? Aha! The baker. Enjoyer. It might just be Joya? Oh, maybe. Well, I have it all written down. I'm sure we'll be able to work it out when we get to it. Tents fit for a prince? 46? I get this because I completed it. A permanent addition to walk-in closet? It just looks nice? What? Why? Permanent addition to the dining room. When you each rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half your dinner steps. Oh. Swim trunks. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. So you can swim in the pool. Oh, but maybe you could swim in the reservoir. Dirigiblocks. Swimbird plushie. Unlock dare mode? Oh no. Blue tents can only be purchased after you've proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. You think the chef is Joya? It's okay. I want these swim trunks very much. I feel like this could be big. Well, there's, at the bottom of the reservoir are a bunch of chests and another pathway. So you would need keys for all the chests. This is fascinating. Okay. Conservatory? Oh, yes! And we have a shovel. Turnips? Coin. Coins is actually pretty good right now. A worthless old brick. What have we got? We need the ladyship's chamber for the... We need her ladyship's chamber for the chest thing. But her ladyship's chamber can only spawn in the west wing. And is it like off of another bedroom or something? I don't remember what the rule was. I don't think we need to change parlor or library. They both come up like pleasantly often, I would say. People are defending the brick. Should we change her ladyship's chamber? Because it has specific requirements. I can't think of any reason not to set a comment. It must be a south-facing door in West Wing. Yeah, let's do it then. Because I think we're going to need that for the... I do think we're going to need that for the chessboard. I'll put a storeroom here. We're gonna head back the other way. Kiva says, I've lost hair on my head trying to get it when I needed it. I can imagine. We've only had it once. None of these are really ideal. A reading nook. That's given us a white rook. Let us not forget that we have a white rook here in the reading room. I'm hoping at the end we can get back to our chessboard and start placing stuff. I think I'd like a bedroom. Okay. That's a good place for a drawing room. We'll get our gem back. We can get her ladyship's chamber this time, because we can work on the chessboard, like, right now. I'd love a pump room. But I guess a lot of what we want to do with the pump room we can't do until we get another way into the basement. So it's tough. Coral has to drop for a meeting? Okay, bye! Thank you so much for being here. Let's go south. Ladyships? No. 3 gems, 2 random items. I think I will actually take a utility closet. This is a great spot for a dead end. Keycard is off. Gymnasium is off. Garage is on. And we can reset the dark room if we need to. That's great. Okay. Well, hello, security. Just when I needed you. All right, we've turned security doors off, which means I want them everywhere. Check I haven't missed anything. I haven't. Hi. Offline mode. Unlocked. Okay, this is looking good in terms of keys and stuff. Let's go back this way. Observatory was another rook, wasn't it? So we don't badly need it. I will place a spare terrace here. Hello, Ren. Waking up? No, she's just having a little stretch. Okay. If I buy a commissary, I will be out of gems. But it is going in the direction that I would kind of like it to go at the moment. I think I will do it. Rowan says foundation elevator is on the hard side of the basement to reach, so if we can empty the reservoir and get the foundation elevator to work, we can see what's at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah. Okay. I spent a gem to get here. I could spend 10 coins to get 4 gems? Yeah, I like that. Okay. Observatory's facing the wrong way, really? And we already have a rook. Oh, a den is pretty well placed here, to be honest. Oh, so is Paula. Paula gives us 3 gems, so we'll take Paula. We don't have Coral! Rowan, I'm gonna need you. You're better at logic than me. At least one is telling the truth. At least one is lying. Only one contains the gems. Alright, okay, everybody. Only one statement is false. That could be true. Only one statement is true. One of those could be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Either of these could be true. The gems are in a box. I don't. This one I'm really struggling. They definitely all can't be true. But I'm trying to logic which ones I discount first. Like what order I need to do this in, and I can't. This and this cannot both be true. Only one of these can be true. If this is true, then probably only one statement is false. Which would mean this one is false. And these 2 are true, and the gems are in white. Clyde Macron says, I don't like these boxes. They used to be so trivially easy. Rowan thinks gems in white. I think so too. Let's try it. Because at the moment we're just trying to work out, like, we're trying to eliminate, like, what order of true and false gives us only one answer, and that's how we do it. And that's tough. I'm glad we were able to do it without Quirrell. And more gems, I guess. This will help us later. This is a good spot for an observatory. $19 stars. None of these are the skull, are they? No. Plus 5 diamond. This is silly. Add a key. Well, that was lovely. I feel like now is when we want a laundry room. We have so many diamonds. Okay. I mean, I always want a lab, and I will take it. Let me just check there's not an item sitting, like, over here that I just don't see, because that happens so often. No. Okay. Good. Experiment. Each time you find trash while digging, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then each time you unlock or bypass a security door. The security door is a good one this time as well, because I have set it to high and we've turned them off. So we'll bypass a lot of them in theory. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. I don't want that. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Aquariums are good. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. I think gain 2 keys for every 1 hallway sounds pretty good. What do you think? I'm thinking this and this. Like, aquariums are good rooms. They have 2 doors off of them, and they count as all rooms, but I don't think I do want them. Rowan says, sounds good. We're doing it. We start the experiment. Exit. Okay. We should start getting security doors soon. Hello, greenhouse. We do want to open the antechamber, but okay, I'm gonna put a corridor here. I don't have a key in here, do I? No. Dark room I can turn back on. I mean, chapel also just isn't that bad. I could just place a chapel here. Because I'll have to go back a long way to turn on utility closet. I probably want it to come off security, not come off here. I might place chapel here and not go through it and head back around to security. What do we think? I think we're getting quite high up and I want to travel back down. I don't know. Sasha's a chapel? Alright, let's do it. Put a chapel here, we won't go in. My friend Sam has just started streaming Blueprints. He keeps starting early. None of us can resist. Heartbrute, hello and welcome. Probably a good idea? Okay, cool. Den. Yeah. Okay. This is a great place for a dark room. We can go turn it back on. So let's get that back on. Maybe there'll be a gem hanging out. We don't really need a gem. Maybe there'll be a key hanging out. We really don't need gems at the moment. Security doors! The experiment! A key, yes! You just check there's not like a broken... I never can never see the broken levers. They're like invisible to me. I don't think so. Let's make this... Okay, so it's based on how many... 2 corridors I have. So I don't want to bypass that until I get another hallway. Oh, attic. But secret passage will give me the option to instantly gain, but it just gives you 1 key. So I don't think I need to do that just yet. I think I can skip this door. I will spend 3 gems for 8 items. Ron says, why is Jim on? Jim is off. We turned dark room on. I remember turning Jim off. Can anyone else confirm if that was on? Broken lever. Okay, so if we get the conservatory, which seems to spawn on the east more often, we can, maybe we can use this broken lever. Secret garden key. Oh, never mind. We don't even have to care about that. We have a secret garden key. Because I don't actually know how to fix that lever yet. Okay, we have a white bishop in the attic, let's not forget. And 1 in the chapel for our chessboard. Heartbrute said yes, it's off. Okay, thank you, Heartbrute. Tefrak says, if you know any solutions to this game, please don't offer hints or nudges. This community is discovering this game together, so those of us who have played already just get to sit back and watch everyone come to their own conclusions. Yes, thank you, Tefrax, for the reminder. Okay. I could head back to chapel and get that opened. I think I'm gonna go up this way and head that way through here, even though we won't get the experiment win yet. Jim is off. And I will take it. We didn't lose the steps. No, these are terrible. These are all bad. I guess I'll put a lavatory here. Ugh. Well, now I'm using a lot of security doors I don't want to be using. Oh, vault. That'll... Doesn't end the run, but... Oh, take a veranda. I kind of feel like I need to get back around to chapel, but it's just so many steps that I don't think we can spend right now. Thank you, turnips. Oh, I'm feeling a little better about it now. I'm feeling a little better about it. Oh, do we have bonk this time? More turnips. It's so turnip rich over here. Should I head back to chapel? Our experiment worked? It shouldn't have. We only have 1 corridor. Successful triggers 2? Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. But we only have 1 hallway. We have corridor. So it gave us 0 keys each time. You hear go up? But we haven't got anything open over here. What special keys do I have? Yeah, we can't use secret garden key over here. That's a great place for a dining room, and I will put it there. I just think we're wasting a lot of real estate over here. I can get the extra steps now. Please don't all be dead ends. Okay, pantry is perfect. Cool. The dinner bell rings. There's the foundation. Oh, it's a trout dinner. Tuna, maybe? Salmon. Charbroiled Cajun spice salmon, lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. We don't have an aquarium, but 20 steps is 20 steps. Keyfile says you got 0 keys twice. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not actually successful as far as we're concerned. It's not, it was not useful. I hate this. I'll put in a locksmith, I guess. Why not? Hello! Welcome back, the Nine-Tailed System. Give me a special key. We already have Secret Garden key. Prism key? Okay, that's pretty good. That's good. Okay. Let's go through the foundation. I really want to come back around. Oh, did I not open this? I did. Ron says, do we want to see if we can get the foundation elevator working? The problem is that there seems to be nothing we can do in this room. I don't know how to express to you that there is nothing in here I can interact with. What I can see is this contraption. This does not appear to be the normal, like, boiler room vents, so I don't think that's how that works. I don't think the way you get this to work is in this room. Because I cannot interact with any of this. You try and push these planks? Are they holding things up? Yeah, they're holding things up. So that's why I've not been excited to get to the foundation. At the moment, the foundation isn't anything to us. Quarrel says, normally I'd employ physics shenanigans, but this game doesn't really do those. It does not. Let's carry on this way, because I would really like to get down. Draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I don't want a dead end. I don't want all these dead ends! I'll put a billiard room here, get some keys, and we're gonna go on the long walk round to the chapel. Alright, math time. 19. 5. Minus 1 is 4. Minus 2 is 2. Times 2 is 4. Times 3 is 12. Okay. 6 minus 1 is 5. Times 3 is 15. Divided by 5 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4, times 10 is 40, divided by 20 is 2. Okay. Keycard's not useful to us on this run. We've turned everything off. But that's fine. Alright. Let's head back. I was really hoping for normal keys, if I'm honest with you. Alright, we do not know what to do with this yet. And that is frustrating. But we don't. Quarrel says, ask me how many things I wasn't supposed to get on top of in Feral, but did anyway. It was a great many. It was very wonderful. Sam says, V, how many things did I... Oh, you did ask. Yes, a great many. The answer is a great many. I've been trying to take your approach in Guild Wars, too. I've been having a really lovely time, like, just climbing everything, and I'm often rewarded with stuff that I guess I was supposed to go there, but only if I'm... Only for those who have an adventurous heart. Finish top left rooms? I guess so. That's not a bad suggestion, Heartbrute. Ugh. What do I have? Prism key? No. Yes. I will put a kitchen here because we know this is a door we can open. We can get a secret garden key. So I'm gonna put this here. Alright. What do you got for me? I have 8 coins. 10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. I don't think we've ever had morning room. I must take it. And then a free banana with Akubon book. Okay. That's only for today. Everyone's saying, what is morning room? We don't know. We've never had it. Okay. Alright, let's head back down. Okay. Clan Macaron says rich people apparently have a room for every time of the day. Yeah. Yeah, clearly this is rich people behavior. Sorry, what wing are we on? Okay, but we don't have the key anyway, so I'm gonna use this. I definitely don't want another red room. Not a bad place for a hallway. Not a bad place for a library, actually. There's nothing here we actually want to borrow yet. I'm gonna wait until we buy another book. Oh, drafting studio. Oh, Foyer's also good. These are all very good. I want the drafting studio. We need another corridor for the experiment. Yep, that's true. That's true. But I can permanently add another room. Oh, we did this. Solarium? Casino? Games of chance? Solarium, you're more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting? Oh, the kennel! Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room? Wow. Okay, kennel, I'm like, dogs. I'm just excited about the dogs. And solarium, I'm like, the actual mechanic sounds amazing. Everyone's like, doggos. We don't know there's gonna be dogs in there. We don't know. It's not as useful. Solarium seems way more useful. Everyone's saying doggos. Put your votes in chat. I'm voting solarium, although I am also, of course, tempted by doggos. We have 1 vote for doggos, 2 votes for solarium, another vote for solarium. We're 4 solarium, 1 doggos at the moment. Oh, K-File is actually not a vote for solarium. Okay, so we have 2 solarium, 3 solarium, 2 doggos. 4 solarium, 3 doggos is given exit. Okay, there's a lot of vote there. This is really split. I'm just gonna go solarium. A quaint floral sitting room surrounded entirely by tinted glass panes. His room is ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. I do want it. Unusual and rare rooms while drafting is a big deal. That's why it's a dead end. Alright, that was really cool. Hot Roots is another room for another time of the day. Yet we're gonna hit every time of day. This is a good place for a hallway. I really want the Great Hall, or although I don't really have the keys for it, because we can't open the antechamber today without either the Great Hall or the Secret Garden. Hello, morning room. We only have this today, so I must take it. 2 gems. Tomorrow you will start with... I'm hoping plus 2 gems and not just 2 gems, because we already start with 2 gems. Let's go have a look in this room. Maybe there's lore. We do not have the garden key right now. Oh, we do have the garden key. Okay, I should use that on this room right now. I don't know why I thought I didn't. I thought that was the last run. There is lore. Out of curiosity, is there a chess piece in here? Oh, coin purse. This looks very similar to another room we've had. Have we actually had this before? We've had this before. Oh, we have had this before. Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh, yeah, we've read this. Yeah. Carl says, incidentally, you can fit my entire house in the floor space of 2 of this game's rooms. Yeah. Absolutely. Secret garden. I didn't use the key. It wasn't locked. Let's see what we can put. East Hall keeps things connected up. Patio spread gems in each green room, but we get gems right here if we did that. I don't think that's... What do I get for bedrooms? Nothing at the moment. I guess I'll put a patio here. Cloud and Parker says my flat would fit in 1, I think. I feel like mine's in like 1.5 at most. Okay. Hello, stuff. A lot of stuff in here. Okay. I need to get this heckin'... I need a locked door. Are you locked? You are not in the right place. And use a normal key. Oh, no. We're not going to get a secret garden today. Oh, maybe we will. Maid's chamber. Less likely to find items. That's fine. I've got a lot of items already. Okay. Here we go. Secret garden. Thank you, turnips is just what I need right now. I need turnips and keys. Heartroot is following? Thank you so much, Heartroot. Okay. Let's see. Great. Western door's open. We have a foundation over there. We have a door right there. That's great. I'm going to keep opening up over here just in case. So we can actually get into room 46 again. Which is fantastic news. Do I want another green room up in this corner? I could get a conservatory. I already have a conservatory. But I might use you just because then I'll have more normal keys. Solarium! Oh, that's not that useful. I have nothing else to draft after this. But I could go in and see it, so I'm gonna do it. Oh, this is definitely new. We just got it, so... Oh, it's got another one of the puzzle boxes. It's got another one of the puzzle boxes. Okay. Mr. Nogula. Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister walls again, so to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Sympathetically, Bridget. So, is that Nogula, was Ravain's first name? Cloister grounds access. Wait. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. Oh! We can get into the cloister! We can finally get into the cloister! Oh, wow. I knew there was something. There was obviously a secret. We went around, like, all of the pillars. Like, I was looking for things I could touch, and there was nothing. So you must have to do it without a cursor. Or maybe I just didn't look over these ones close enough. Oh, that's so exciting. Facing the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars. Ron says, how do you press the base, though? We'll find out. This is exciting. Okay, that's really big information. Oh, and there's a dick spot. with a shoe in it. That's not as exciting. Okay, what is in here? More allowance. So, what colors do I need to get in these corners? Not green, so it must be yellow. No, wait, it doesn't seem to be yellow either. None of these... Do you light up with green? You do. Okay. Those flip when I touch them. These don't do anything. Those flip. Do you flip? Okay, well. There we go. More allowance. Allowance is permanently raised by 2. We have so much allowance now. What is that, 11? 11. That's pretty sweet. Alright. Alright, now we just go all the way back round to the kitchen. Honestly, another great run. I'm very happy with how this has gone. It's a shame we can't get a cloister today, but we will. Eventually we will. And let's not forget at the end, we want to get back to the chessboard. Did we get a second hallway? We did, but we didn't get another door to unlock. But it doesn't really matter. We have enough keys. Yeah. There was a gem here? Oh, gems have been spread. And fruit has been spread. Crow says I missed the parlor puzzle. We got it right though. It was another really tough one. Yeah. We know all about you. Oh, we actually get to look. Jones. That's us. That's the bust of us, Simon Jones. Sinclair. Epson. This is so exciting. You are a big clock. Can I interact with you because of the clock puzzle in the den? No? A lot of clocks in here. You're drawing my attention to a lot of clocks again. 8 realms in 8 months. But I don't know which realm. I don't know what order. Oh, that's interesting. Do we have anything about 8 realms? That's an apple I can't take. What key is this? A sanctum key. A sanctum key? It's gold. Unlocks 1 of 8 doors. The 8 doors by in the room that opens the northern door. Okay, I'm gonna take that down there. Okay, we have another objective, is just to collect these keys. The crown of the blueprints. The former ruby crown of Arinda Ares, recently set with fresh cut sapphires. This is the crown of Arinda Ares that all the red things have been stolen from. The first time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain 1 gem and redraw floor plans. I assume this is not permanent, and I assume this is always here. It doesn't look like it's permanent. Yeah, okay. What rooms? normal blueprint. The first key found here on the furthest rank. The second locked tight in the vault of a bank. We've been in the vault. We've opened a thing, but it did not have a key in it. The third is high up among all the clocks. High up among all the clocks. The clock tower. The fourth down below, beneath all the docks. In the reservoir. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. That could be in the cloister. That could be Arindia in the cloister. The sixth in a station left by one of your own. We don't have a station. The seventh is major if you draft it quite late. The music room will give us that. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Wow, okay. All the clocks would be the den, but it says high up among all the clocks. I don't think it is the den. We can look in the den, but I think it's the clock tower. The den is not high up. Wait. Unless it's if you draft den at a high rank. Because music room was because like 7th is major if you draft it quite late. Feels like music room drafted late as well. So it could be you draft those late. Somewhere near the den ceiling. Alright. This is also notes if you draft it quite late, again ties rank to time. I mean, rank is tied to time in the sense that we have to draft. You draft higher ranks later just by nature. Alright. I think we've got some rooms we can place on the chessboard, although we didn't get her ladyship's chamber. Maybe you need all of them to be able to do that, but we can see if anything happens. I think we're done in here. Sinclair, Epson, Marigold. Which is all 3. But ours has something new. We have this music note. This strange... It's not quite like a treble clef or something, is it? I don't know what this is. But we have an extra symbol in our crest compared to our mother. Rainy says, do the clocks here not work? That is a very good observation. These are both at 1/2 and not moving, and all the other clocks in the house move. What about this big one? This one moves. We could wait to 1/2 and see if this clock opens. It's gonna be a little while. It's gonna be a long while. The Marigold bust is missing? It is. That's our mother. Maybe we get it back when we find her. It's missing because she's missing. There's a newspaper hidden in the bookcase? Was there? I don't think so. Let's try this one. I don't think so. That's okay, Des. Waiting until 1/2 is going to take for flippin' ever. Should we do it? I gotta tell you, this is the last run. Everything that we do now is the last things we're doing. We cannot take that apple. I noted it immediately. I tried to take it. Unfortunately, it didn't let us take it. I don't think I am gonna wait till 1/2 because it'll take a really long time. We could run back here if we have the steps. We won't, actually. We will not have the steps. We have the sanctum key to open one of the 8 doors. That might be the best use of our steps. We do want to backtrack, but we have a limited amount we can backtrack. I'm just gonna go do the sanctum key, I think. Maybe it's the answer to clocks in the den too? I mean, we've waited through an awful lot of time in the den and nothing happened, but it could be. I don't know. I still don't know what we're doing with the den. No use waiting on a guess? Yeah. Alright. Not a lot of steps. Let's get to that door. The 8th door has another key, so I guess I should open that one first. Cloister would also be nice now, it would. That'll have to wait for next stream though, unfortunately. If we have the steps, I'm going to try and get back to the chessboard. We don't have everything, but we could see if anything happens. This is the 8th door. Permanently open one door in Inner Sanctum. Yes, I would like to use it. Oh. Sigil. I can change the sigil. I don't know what the heck this is! Can we make... We're missing so much of that book. People, it's time for the actual game to begin, I guess. I don't think we... I don't know what I'm doing with this. Marshall, Bannister. Will this change what comes up in the house? Marshall, the red banners was the squigglies, I think. That one. We're on fog. So we've made the banner, that the sigil that it said at the back, but that was kind of just showing us what some things mean. Yeah, I've done the one in the book. Oh, wait, what was in the middle? Oh no, what was in the middle? Do we have a screenshot? It had a pentagon. No. You. No, that's not what I want. Oh wait, the one in the vault! What is the one in the vault? I think, did I draw a picture of it? We must have a screenshot. What was the one down in the tomb? Underground. I'm checking the group notes because my notes are so terrible. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have the tomb thing for that. When we look in general screenshots. Tomb map. No, it looks like we don't have it. Did I draw it? The book is on the tab labeled Underground. I don't want the book. I want the sigil that we found in the tomb in the basement. Can I walk to it from here? I'm not sure I can. I can't. The cart is in the way. I want the sigil in the basement. I don't think any of us have it. I'm checking my notes. I remember that it was the squares in here, the like steps. Yeah, sorry. I'll do the one from the book for now. That's fine. Oh, bye, Sasha. Thanks so much for being here. We're nearly done anyway. That's not what I want. I want defend Ares if we're doing the one from the book. But I don't think it's the one from the book that we want. I think it's the one from the tomb that we want. Okay. How do I change? Ooh. This is changing the layout very much. This is much more complicated than I thought it was. Also, I wish I could see these controls a bit better. This angle is horrible. This was quarters, wasn't it? It might have been like this. No, it was a cross. How do I make it into a cross? I don't think I can make this into a cross. Process, I don't think we have the most information to do this right now. Yeah, I don't think so either. Are the clocks in the den a sigil? That's an interesting idea. I think we need more information from the book to know that. Alright. Let me see. I don't think I have the steps to get to the chessboard, but I'm going to try. And then we're going to call it here. That's a permanent unlock. We can come back and do that. I'm going to try and get Tomb next run. So that we can look at the sigil in the basement. And copy it. It's a shame we don't have a screenshot and I didn't draw it. Like, that's a big oversight. Okay. I don't think I have the steps. I really don't. But I'll try. 2 steps. It's not looking amazing. I think we might be 1 step too slow. No. We're like 2 steps too slow, probably. It's going to count as another room when we get down there. Please don't be a step. Okay. It's weird I have to return to my campsite. It did say return to your campsite. Garden shopping center because of all our shops. Our new room is the solarium. New room's 2. What other new room do you... Oh, we had the gift shop. Yeah. Okay. We have to save and quit, everyone. That's it for today. We did it. we did it. It's amazing. I can't believe that we did. Day 25. We finished, air quotes, blueprints. That's amazing. I noticed that we have 1 of 8 trophies by getting there, which does feel like there's going to be a lot more game. But anyway, yeah, we're going to keep going for a while. I feel like there's more things we want answered. Like Rowan said, we're not satisfied yet. We're not content. There's much more to do. But thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your company. Thank you for lending me your brains because you've been fantastically helpful. We've all done this together. Thank you for another incredible stream where we achieved tons of stuff. I wish you a lovely rest of the week and hopefully I will see some of you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.